before I begin this video, I just want to thank you all for 7.5 thousand subscribers. Like, that is absolutely insane that I've been able to make it that far, and it's only thanks to every single one of you who watch these videos and like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. And it's just, you know, like when I first began, I was very surprised to have hit 100 subscribers and 1,000 subscribers, and the fact that in like, took me about like a year to reach 1,000, and then within just another year, I've nearly made it to 10,000. It's amazing, and I cannot thank you all enough. So, without further ado, I did do the community thing in that video where, you know, I asked you guys ask me some questions. We'll do a nice Q&A, and yeah, that'll be fun. So, I'll put the questions up on the screen, obviously, and yeah. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so first question is, what color is your toothbrush? And, well, it's blue, I think. Yeah, it's blue. So, yeah. Favorite Zelda game? That is a pretty tough one. So, I would say... well, for story, I would say Wind Waker. I really like the Wind Waker, but in terms of like everything else, I would have to say like the newest one, Tears of the Kingdom. Like, yeah. That is a tough question, though. So, if I get tired of Roblox content, what would you do? So, if I were to ever get tired of Roblox content, I don't think I will, and I'll get to why in a moment, but, I am a huge Zelda fan, so I would probably do Zelda theories, because, yeah, why not? So, yeah, that's probably what I would do, but I don't think I'm gonna get bored of Roblox, or just ditch it, at least for the foreseeable future. So, yeah. Here's one from Mr. Gamer. He asks why he's always in the thumbnails, and if he's canon to the NoL lore. Well, there is no NoL lore, but, you're in the thumbnails because the algorithm demands it. So, here's one that says, do you ever wonder that with your concepts, you could make a Roblox game of your own? So, yeah, that is something pretty interesting. So, I am planning a thing, but you guys do not know about it yet. And you probably won't know about it for like a pretty long time, but there's a thing that you'll see, and I think you guys will like it. I think it'll be cool. So, next question is, have you ever thought about making videos or theories outside of Roblox? And, yes, I eventually do want to branch to other things outside of Roblox. I don't think I'll ever ditch Roblox entirely, since, well, I'll get to that later. I think there was another question that kind of hit that on the head, but I do want to do other theories besides Roblox, but I'm never going to, like, ditch Roblox completely for something else. I'll just try and do, like, general things. Maybe, eventually. Yeah, so, yes, soon. This question, ooh, hot topic. Redux or Repainted, which is better? Adventure 4 2 American Edition. So, yeah, that's my answer. Do you have any inspirations or motivations for people that produce content? Not really much. I'm not really one for words of wisdom, but I would just say, you know, do what you want. Make what you want, and really try and commit to what you're going to do. So, like, try and find your niche, and then stick with that, or just try and, you know, remix things within that niche, but try and find your niche. That is what I would say to do. What do you think of Team Fortress 2? Also, what inspired you to start this channel? I love TF2. I think the memes are really funny. I haven't played it in a super long time, though. And game theory. Yeah, that's the inspiration. Game theory, but Roblox. What is your honest opinions on the Cultist Gang in the VC and the Tower Galactica server? They are based. They are very cool and based. Why did you go into the video game theory path, or why did you decide to do theory videos, and what videos would you do besides theories? So I do make other stuff besides theories. I mean, they don't really get as much traction, but I like doing like rise and fall type stuff, and even tier lists some of the times, but the main stuff here is lore and theories about Roblox stuff. And the reason I got into it is because, you know, like when I watch game theory and stuff, like he gets to all these sort of games, and he's only recently gotten to Roblox, but I feel like there's a lot of Roblox games out there that the developers, they go out of the way to add cool things like lore and secrets and story. And, you know, a lot of people, they don't really care for that, or they don't really put time aside to make content about it, or if they do, they don't really have much of a following. And I know I don't really have much of a following either, but, like, I want to draw attention to those sort of things because I feel like when Roblox games actually try and be serious and add story, even if it's like a funny story, even if there is like a story and stuff behind it, I feel like it really adds to the quality of games and stuff. So, yeah, that's why I did it, to encourage people to make lore so that I can talk about lore, because I like talking about this stuff. It's cool. Hey, congrats on 7.5k subs. Hey, thanks, man. Here's my question. Will there be any horror game theories? Yes. Without a shadow of a doubt, yes. I have so many horror games I'm gonna, like, talk about in the future. Like, you guys might be scared that I might turn into an only horror game channel, Roblox horror game channel, but yeah, I have so many Roblox horror games I have to talk about that are, like, backlogged. Like, the scripts are just backlogged. I have to get to them. So, what other games outside of Roblox do you enjoy? So, I'm a huge Nintendo fan. Obviously, I've mentioned I love Zelda. I love The Legend of Zelda a lot. I also enjoy Kirby, Metroid. I'm actually not really a big Mario fan. That's pretty surprising. Like, I haven't really touched Mario games that much. I play A Hat in Time a lot. And I play Terraria. I'm pretty big Terraria fan. So, yeah. Those are, yeah. Where did you get the idea of naming yourself Not Oof Legacy? Okay, so there's a lot of history behind that. So, you might be aware, if you're into the Roblox adventure game scene at all, you might be aware of the group Oof Legacy. And they are the creators of A.WAV, and for a while I had this huge A.WAV fixation for whatever reason. And I named myself after this Roblox group. But as you know, so that was kind of like my Discord username for like a really long time. And so what happened was I made a fandom account that was just like my Discord account, and it was called Oof Legacy as well. Now, that was on my older PC, and then we got a new one. So I made a completely separate account on this other PC that had some other username. So anyways, my sister got a hold of the old PC, and she was really into the whole Adventure Forward 2 Deluxe community, and she added this really weird page to the Adventure Forward wiki. And I think back in the day, like, they're trying to find out, oh, who put this on the wiki? Who did this? And I knew it wasn't me, even though they both had the Oof Legacy tag. So I changed my Discord name to Not Oof Legacy. And it kind of just stuck. I mean, and, you know, at this point I've shortened it to, like, NoL. But, like, yeah, it is a very, very strange origin story. Yeah. So, what is your favorite television series and movies? My favorite television series would probably have to be the Avatar shows, you know, The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra. And probably my favorite movies, it would have to be, you know, Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. The whole trilogy. I even like The Hobbit. Like, I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. Yeah. What else? I like a lot of the very recent Disney Channel shows. I think those are pretty cool. Hell of a Boss, Murder Drones. There's just a lot of cool things that I like. And congrats on 7.5k. Aw, thank you. Next one says, besides covering lore, will you make gameplays or something? Yeah, when Stars Align will release in 2099, yeah, I will play through it. And then I'll probably play through other games too at that point. So, what do you think of Roblox adventure games? How do you feel they could be better? What are your thoughts on the ones that you've played? Yeah, thank you for introducing me to Heroes of the Forest. Thank you. I love Roblox adventure games. I think they are the best genre on the platform because of how much you can do with it. The balance between cool gameplay and the possibility for story and all that other stuff. And the fact that it's rare, like rare. There's not many. There are aspects that I definitely think could be better about a lot of them, but I feel like they are really products of their time. So when we look back at them, we're more cynical because we're like, oh, well, the technology's better now, so you could have done it this way. And I am like that a lot, especially with, like, the Paper Roblox series. Like, but, like, you know, they are, you have to understand, like, they are products of their time, so, like, a lot of, like, the gripes that people have with them are just people looking at them in retrospect. So, I do like them. The only way I feel they could better if they actually released, like, half of them are just demos or just ideas that are floated around and people cling to, and then they just never come out. So I feel like there's really no inherent problem with them. It's the fact that the people behind them either give up, or they forget about them, or they just never come out. So, yeah. What would be your other choice of content if you didn't do lore covering? So I would probably just do Rise and Fall and tier lists and stuff, but I feel like the lore stuff is, like, my favorite to make out of all of them. What is your favorite game, just based on the lore? If you're talking not Roblox, I would probably say Kirby and the Forgotten Land. But on Roblox, that is a tough one. It would probably be a three-way tie between Hours, Decaying Winter, and Arcane Odyssey. I really like the world building for all three in many different ways. I think those are just my favorite games to cover, that I've covered, you know, lore-wise. I think we'll get to some other favorites as we go in the future, and you see more videos that I make, especially stuff coming recently, but, like, for now, those are my three favorites. What game do you enjoy covering most? Decaying Winter, like I said, like the last three, Decaying Winter, Hours, and Arcane Odyssey are always really fun to talk about, probably because I'm very passionate about them, and, yeah, even if I get things wrong, like, it's still fun to talk about them and theorize of, like, what I think is happening. So, yeah. Yeah. What is your favorite video to make so far? The Adventure Forward 2 review was definitely my favorite to make, just because... Sorry. Sorry. I had to yawn. But yeah, the Adventure Forward 2 review, definitely my favorite to make, probably because I was so passionate about it. Yeah, that was the best one, in my opinion. Which game, in your opinion, has the deepest lore? Probably Arcane Odyssey, if we're being honest. Especially with all the stuff they're setting up, I would say that. Last question for right now. In your opinion, what makes a story or lore intriguing? Totally, definitely couldn't be asking because I want to improve my own plots and stuff. I feel like it's a very interesting balancing act, and I write my own stories, I've written my own fan fictions for things, and I'm currently writing plots for future things that you guys will learn about eventually. And you have to balance making the story present so that people can know that it exists and engage with it, but also don't shove it down people's throats to the point where you're just mindlessly clicking through dialogue that is, like, worthless. You want to really try and, it is a pretty big balancing act. Just, like, trying to make the lore interesting, trying to make the dialogue not too wordy, deliver information in a way that, is intriguing, but also not mind-numbing. I'm going in circles at this point, but just try and make it fun. Make it something that, if you were playing the game, you want to read, like, oh, this is a cool story, and not, oh, well, I guess I have to read this dialogue to find that one thing. Also, keeping the mysteries open-ended. Keeping, like, how do I say this? Like, making the story open-ended to the point where, like, there are resolutions, like, when you get to the beginning and when to get to the end, but also adding enough mystery to where, like, there can still be questions that can be asked. Like, unless the point of the story is to be conclusive, then, yeah. Just don't do what AF2 did and conclude all of the important plot points, but still leave enough open in the air where people can make dog crap sequels. Yeah. So, yeah, those are about all the questions that I thought I wanted to answer. Maybe I'll do another Q&A at 10,000 subscribers, and I'll probably like a live Q&A I think that'll be pretty fun. So yeah, big videos coming in the future. Expect another one next week, and then there's probably gonna be a few gaps because I have a lot of IRL stuff to take care of early this for most of June, but like there's gonna be a lot of stuff. I'm very excited for the future of this channel, and I just want to thank you all once again for always supporting me, always, doing all that stuff. I know in the grand scheme of things, this is a small channel, but with your help, we can probably blow it up into becoming a big channel. Because I really do, the big mission for this channel, at least for me, is to make the underrated Roblox games appreciated. Give light to those who never really see it, and really just encourage people to make good games. I feel like, together we can all achieve that goal. So, yeah. The editor's note, I literally just found the good mic, so, yeah, videos won't sound weird anymore, so, yeah, I just literally cut myself off, so, yeah, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.